Hey everyone, how's it going? So, it's Monday and we got a new character trailer. I'll let it play through once and then I'll go through the breakdown.
Peggy 12.
Time to start working. Don't move. This is it! In all my years, I've never allowed a mark to escape. Target locked. Too slow. I can finally finish the job. Contract executed.
So, we have Hit as the next technical character. I wasn't sure if they were going to add any more really hyped characters, but then I was thinking maybe they would do one for technical, given the fact that that's the one class that doesn't really have a generally super hyped character. Because obviously for attackers we have people like Goku, we have Oob for GT fans, and some other stuff like that. And defenders we have Cell, we have Vegeta. But for technical we didn't really have anyone. Like there was Fat Boo, Gohan, Krillin. Frieza would have been more hype if it was like transforming, but it's just first form. So Hit is gonna be the hype factor for the technical class, is what I would say. I don't know if we'll get any more hype characters. I'm still really hoping we still get Kale as an attacker, but this might make it so we don't, but we'll see. Anyways, Hit is a technical character, a hitman who blindsides enemies with deadly attacks, disorient your targets with fear of death, which is his passive, then approach sight unseen. I think that's a typo. Basically, approach unseen to quickly finish the job. So, Fear of Death is his passive. Apply debuff that shrinks the target's field of view, which that's already pretty powerful. Fear of Death will be applied when attacking an enemy hero who has not spotted you. So, if you're already in active combat, this cannot apply. You can stack Fear of Death, and it will apply movement speed down to the enemy, and they will receive additional damage based on the amount of stacks of it they have. And it also, I believe, decreases the cooldown of one of his skills, Dimensional Infiltration. So this is just his rush attack, normal one up front. But if you're hiding or attack from behind, he has a kind of teleport. So a big thing to him is also his stealth. His first skill, Death Blow. It fires an energy attack that penetrates enemies and walls. So this will go through walls. So let's say, for example, you're chasing an enemy and they go around an unbreakable wall. You can still punch them through the wall if you know how to aim the skill and kill them. If this effect activates during stealth or while you're in a bush, the effects of stealth will remain, as you'll see here in a second, I believe. Oh, no, okay, don't show. But yeah, basically, if you're in your stealth form or in a bush and you use this skill, unlike normally where you'd be revealed, you stay hidden. So that's really helpful. Second skill, Vital Point Strike. A thrust attack generates a shock wave with the attack from skill level 2, not 3, so that's really neat. And staggers enemy heroes who haven't seen you when you hit them. As you can see there, it's like a full-on stun. So leading attacks off like that could be really big because it's just a free stun while doing good damage. And now his third skill, Dimensional Infiltration. This is his kind of bread and butter skill. This is what he's designed around, as well as being inside bushes. Warp to a set position and enter an alternate space-time. Basically, you teleport and go invisible. Granting yourself buffs. Applies stealth and movement up to self while you're in the alternate space-time. These effects will be cancelled if you hit if you're hit by an enemy's attacks, like let's say Vegeta does his AoE explosion, for example, and it hits you, yeah, you're going to be pushed out of stealth. Or when you hit them with any of your skills. But this is probably going to be his best skill by far. And lastly, Assassin's Domain. It only just is basically a domain. He grants himself buffs. He applies fear of death to the enemies no matter what, so they will have that. They'll have movement speed down further and obscured vision further. And then it also applies the same effect as dimensional infiltration to self. But the neat thing about his ultimate is, if the effects of dimensional infiltration are cancelled, so the invisibility, they will be reapplied as long as no actions are performed other than movements. So as you can see there, he's pretty good. He is a technical character, so I was gonna say his damage wouldn't be that high probably, but then again, look at Krillin. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm interested in the fact they made him a technical. He seems like more of a, well, assassin character. Funny, go figure. His assassin's an assassin. So yeah, he looks super fun. I'm excited to try him. I think I'd still probably use Frieza. Ooh, excuse me. But I think Hit is also going to be really fun. I am imagining the next character reveal will be on Wednesday. So yeah, I'll see you all then. Take care.